Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. This is episode number 16. Can you believe it, boys? Number 16 of Sport of Sport Talk at Townsend, and I'm joined by our regular co-hosts this week. So we've got Luke.
Hello.
We've got Riley.
Yeah.
We've got George.
Hi.
And we've got Roman.
Hello.
Okay, so we've got lots to talk through. So we've got lots of football today. So unfortunately, if you're fans of other sports, then we're not really going to cover too much of those, just because there's lots of football to talk about. So we're going to start with the Premier League, and we'll start from the results from the weekend. Now, there were lots of big games and lots of interesting results, weren't there, George?
No. We definitely didn't draw with Burnley, I promise.
We drew with Nottingham Forest.
I know there was lots of draws, and we can have a chat. We can have a chat about how that's going to be shaping up. You think it's going to be shaping up that league competition or the league standings as we go through. So let's give a rundown of the results so far. So we've got Manchester United putting a big performance, didn't they, to win the Manchester derby 2-0.
Man United, our champions of Manchester.
Mr. Timpson's Man United. Mr. Timpson was there.
Well, he has
Mr. Timpson was there on Saturday, so he got to see his Manchester United team win 2-0 against local rivals Manchester City. Chelsea, I think it's the first win for Liam Rosenior, wasn't it, as Chelsea manager? Mm-hmm. They won 2-0 against Brentford. Leeds' good form is continuing. They beat Fulham 1-0 with a last-minute goal, and Mr. Armitage was at Leeds on Saturday to watch that. Exactly, yeah. So, yeah, because obviously Mr. Armitage supports Leeds, so he was there on Saturday. Liverpool drew 1-1 with Burnley.
No,
so,
we didn't.
Yeah, so
I promise you we won.
We did have. So Chris is one of our site team. He went on Saturday to the Liverpool game. So he was there. Sunderland beat Crystal Palace 2-1, and we'll probably talk about Crystal Palace in a bit because seems to be not all rosy there, does it, at the moment?
Not at the minute.
Mark he's gone to Man City, hasn't he?
He has, yeah. We'll talk about that transfer news in a bit. So, and then another teacher that was at a game on Saturday was myself, and
all games.
So Tottenham lost 2-1 at home to West Ham.
I don't want to talk about it. Sorry, but they're currently fighting relegation now. We've lost 2-1 to them.
I know, it wasn't a great performance or a great result at all.
For all of those watching, for every single one of our games, the broadcasts accidentally cut and we all scored in the last minute.
Oh.
Yeah, we all,
just for
we
your information.
all scored after the match, after the other team left.
We snuck onto the pitch and scored. Yeah, well done for that, Roman. Yeah, me, Riley and Roman all went on the pitch and scored. Yeah, I promise you we didn't.
And then, moving on to Arsenal. So in the late game on Saturday evening, Arsenal got a point at Nottingham Forest, which actually looks like a really good point, I think, compared to what the results of the other two were. Because if we go into Sunday, Aston Villa lost at home to Everton. Wolves and Newcastle played out a goalless draw. And then on Monday night, Brighton and Bournemouth was 1-1 with a last-minute goal from the Brighton centre forward.
What a goal!
Overhead kick, wasn't it?
What a goal!
Overhead kick.
Overhead
what
kick.
A
yeah.
goal.
So, where should we start, boys? Where do we start with all those fixtures? Let's go with. Did anyone see the Manchester United game?
I did.
Yes, I heard
Yeah?
it.
Yeah, I did. I actually watched it all.
So interesting because obviously Michael Carrick's first game, wasn't it, as Manchester United head coach or manager, whatever title they've given him, and they seem to have changed their formation, but playing with a lot more intensity.
Yeah, and also when we get onto our Champions League bit a bit later, we're going to feel even more sorry for Man City fans.
Exactly. Yeah.
Never thought I'd feel sorry for Man City in my life, but here we are.
Yeah, people.
So what was your thoughts on the Manchester United game?
I think it was a good game. The first half was a bit it was good, but it was a bit boring. But the second half, it was really good because Man United scored. Yeah, I saw the first goal. I don't know who assisted, but wasn't it who scored again? It was
Brian Mbeumo.
Yeah, it was Brian Mbeumo. He literally got a pass and ran it down. We didn't run it down. He got in the box and then he just tapped it in.
Yeah.
And Donnarumma, who went to Man City.
Yeah.
surprising.
I think Donnarumma was probably man of the match as well. So it just shows how dominant Manchester United were, wasn't it? So what do you think's changed there, boys?
A lot. I think a lot has changed.
In a week, you think in a week?
Even with like big player like Mark Guehi coming in, with I think they're just like some of the other defenders are like just getting ready to sit back a bit if he's going to do a lot, and that's not really worked out for them because they're conceding a lot of goals. Really.
Yeah.
Obviously 2 against Man United and the 3 we're going to talk about a bit later on. But yeah, I think a lot is changing at Man City.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's a difficult one. Did you see any of the game, Luke?
I watched the highlights.
Yeah. What did you make of it?
It was like there was like only like 3 shots on the highlights from City, and then the rest was like Man United.
Yeah, I think that's always a telltale sign, isn't it? How dominant one team is by how much of the highlights match of the day that they're actually dominating. And it seemed that Manchester City weren't at it, were they? Weren't at the races, and
No, they weren't.
it was so there. As said, as George alluded to a little while ago, the signing of Mark Guehi is going to be really important for them, isn't it?
Upset he didn't go to Liverpool. Everyone knows on deadline day he went to Liverpool, then went back a few hours later. I was so annoyed at that. I remember I was going and my family were going somewhere, and I remember when we stopped at services, we just got the news that Guehi joined Liverpool. When we got to the place we were staying, we got the news that he's gone back to Crystal Palace.
Yeah.
It was like Eze on the transfer market, trying
Yeah.
to get them, and then stops, and then goes to
He
Arsenal.
goes to Arsenal.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
scores against us in the North London.
It's always one of them things where you say you never say a signing's 100% done until you see that player in a shirt of that team.
Yeah, not when Fabrizio says it. It's
That's
when the club
what
says it.
That's
Yeah.
what. Whenever I see a transfer and I'm like, I go on it, and he confirms it, I'm like, still think this is
Yeah,
fake.
I'm still angry because Ethan Ranieri went to Marseille.
Who we beat.
I see that. Yeah, did he sign yesterday or the day before?
I think it was the day before.
Yeah, because he's just not getting any minutes at Arsenal though, is he at the moment? So he's only young, isn't he? So they want him to get some more minutes. So maybe that might be a good signing for him, or a good sign for him to go to and get some more minutes, really, which will be interesting. Okay, George, talk us through Liverpool then.
It was 2-1. The broadcast got in the last minute we scored. I promise you, why are you two looking at me like that?
Yeah, George, I can promise you that it definitely wasn't 2-1.
Unfortunately for us, it wasn't.
No. So what do you think's missing at the moment, Liverpool? Especially in their league form.
I don't know. I think Salah at AFCON, he's come back now, but I don't mean to put it entirely on. I don't know. We're just having an off season. I feel like we've won the league, and then I'm just sitting back a bit, thinking I don't know. I really don't know what's going on at Liverpool at the minute.
And I think it's one of the things that Pep Guardiola has said before. He said it's easy to win it. Well, it's easier to win it, but the hardest thing is the next season to retain it. So when they won those 4 in a row, that was unbelievable, wasn't it? Really, to win the league 4 times in a row was unbelievable.
It was unbelievable, and I feel like it's turning the Premier League into a farmers' league a little bit. It's only Man City and Liverpool that win it.
Arsenal this season.
Yeah, I think it pains me to say it, but I think Arsenal are going to win it this year.
Definitely relegated.
Yeah.
I'm scared of Arsenal.
So
I hope they go on a bad losing run, and then just
Man City,
bottle it at the end, like they always do.
okay, so we've got so let's cover Arsenal first of all. So Arsenal obviously saw that Man City had lost and had a chance to go 8 points or nine clear, and they got a draw, so they got a point at Nottingham Forest, didn't they? So what did you make of that?
It was an alright game. Just wasn't the best decision by Arteta to make the subs that he wanted to.
Do you think he had one eye on the Inter Milan game that took place on Tuesday?
Yes.
I think it was a game where obviously Man City had already lost. It just meant that Arsenal, there wasn't as much pressure on Arsenal to win. No. If Man City had won, then all of a sudden it's down to 3 points, isn't it, or 4 points?
It would have been.
It'd been 4. Yeah.
If we lost.
Yeah. So it was one of them things where it was sort of like a good opportunity for them to just pick up a point, I think. So, which was good for them. And we'll briefly discuss Spurs. So Spurs,
What?
yeah, I know.
I was just woken up.
What's a West Ham?
Went
I didn't even know there was a West side to the Ham.
went 1-0 down. Got back into the second half with Christian Romero, and then conceded in the last minute from a corner where Callum Wilson tapped it home to make it 2-1 to West Ham.
I'll be honest with you,
You
I
had
had
a
no
sen-
idea Callum Wilson had gone to West Ham. Sorry.
he went. I think he went. Did he go to at the end of the start of last season? I think he's been injured quite a lot,
Oh, that makes sense.
so that makes sense.
James
But
Madison's
Where did he go
back.
from?
When is he coming back from injury?
yeah, they do need some
We're
more.
losing half all our players from one match.
Hmm.
Last week, Richarlison done his ACL, and then the other week, Dominic Sankey nearly broke his ankle, and then what's his name? There's someone that's gone in for surgery like 2 days ago.
Ben Davis.
Ben David went into surgery 2 days ago for something,
Yeah.
and I'm like, someone, where's all our players? Like, there's literally none of them.
Tottenham are a very injury-prone club. I
Yes,
think.
Well, yeah.
we were like Arsenal. We're Arsenal last season.
Well, for Tuesday's Champions League game, Spurs only had 11 first-team outfield players fit for that game.
Who? What?
They only had 11 outfield players from the first team that played regularly in the first team fit. So we'll go on to Champions League results shortly. So, and then obviously Aston Villa had a chance to get a little bit closer, 4 points, within 4 points, and then they lost at home, didn't they, to Everton?
What's
So
the score at Everton again?
Everton,
1-0.
they won. Look, yeah, Everton won 1-0. So it's and going back to the Spurs West Ham, it's a massive result for West Ham because they were sort of being cut adrift at that time, weren't
They were
they?
in relegation.
So they're still a way behind. I think they're still 4 or 5 behind. Let's
I
double
think
check.
they're like 2-5.
Let's double check. They're 5 behind Forest, so they're still like
How Wolves doing down there?
they're well. Wolves are now on 7 points,
Oh, what?
8 points. So
I don't think
so
they're
they
going to
are
be.
they are 14 points from safety.
I
so
don't think they're going to be the worst team in Premier League history anytime soon.
no, I don't think so. I think they're going to beat Derby's record, aren't they?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, right. That's the Premier League wrapped up because there was a full. Actually, no. Let's go on to the weekend's results for St Albans and Boreham Wood, shall we? First of all,
Can we do Tuesday after that?
we'll do Tuesday after the
Yeah!
So we'll start with Saturday and then we'll go on to Tuesday. So let's go with Saturday first of all, George. So how did St Albans get on the
The referee was on Whitehawk's team.
No, but sorry. In the last dying minutes, the player's gone in for a Superman on the floor, and he just but he just whacked the ball away in the middle. He just gone like this, what bang!
He thinks he's playing basketball.
Oh
He
really?
thinks he's playing basketball.
And then they literally jumping up, literally hitting the ball with their hands, and the ref was still talking to the number 9 when they were attacking.
So-
I'm like, how long have you been paid there?
He could have had about 70 billion penalties that game.
Really?
We could have been taking penalties for the whole of the second half and it still wouldn't have been.
So for those who don't know, what was the score?
5-3 to Whitehawk.
5-3. So an 8-goal thriller.
Very close game.
Yeah. So an 8-goal thriller. So how did the scoring go?
3-0 Whitehawk, put it back to 3-3, then they scored twice, and then they did the Superman with the last minute of the game.
Okay. So if they'd got that penalty, it would have been 5-4 then, wouldn't it?
Yes. And then,
So you still would have lost.
no, we should.
No.
Sir.
No.
We should have got 3
No.
penalties at least.
Yeah, we should
They're
have got
jumping up. They're tagging our players in the penalty box, and we got a free kick. Our player goes down, gets pushed so hard he had to fall down on the floor
Lee,
in the penalty box, and he still hasn't called it.
Because how our player has.
He smacked out of the way.
How is he not?
doing a Superman
How is
dive?
he not in hospital? How is he not dead?
Okay, and then how did Boreham Wood get on the weekend?
They won 3-0.
3-0 versus.
Braintree.
Oh, okay.
They
Oh,
used to
they
be
were away,
away.
weren't they? They were away to Braintree. Did you see any of the game? Did you go?
I watched it.
Yeah. They played well, did they?
Yeah.
And was it comfortable? Was it really
Yeah.
comfortable? Which is good because obviously they're at the top. So did they go top of the league briefly for a while, didn't they?
They went joint top.
Yeah.
They went top, and then York drew against Southend, which put us on level points with York and Carlisle.
Okay.
There's 3 people in the race for the title.
It's a massive, like probably like the top 6 can win the title.
Oh damn.
Wow.
Yeah.
Crazy. I wish
Okay, yeah, so if we look at the league table now, so York City 59 points, Rochdale 58, Borehamwood 56, Carlisle 56, Forest Green 55, Scunthorpe 53. So I think we talk about the gap up the top 6 onwards, but
And we'll definitely talk about Scunthorpe in a minute.
yeah, it's really tight, isn't it? So let's go on to the midweek games then for St Albans and for Borehamwood.
I'm happy. Yeah.
So
4-1.
go on then, boys, talk us through the
was
midweek
there.
games. So
4-1 against
Such a good
hashtag.
game.
Right.
they play against hashtag United, so
All right.
they've got a big following on
Online.
social media, haven't they?
YouTube.
So,
We were saying YouTube team. We were just shouting YouTube team at them.
And kept shouting Spencer gives away.
Spencer.
so talk us through it then. They play well.
You got a penalty quite early on, which Zane Banson buried. Made it 2-0 a few minutes later. I can't remember if it went 3-0 or 2-1.
It went.
2-1.
I think it went 2. Wait, can I check?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
I
it went.
think it went 2-1
I
up.
think it went 2-1. Then we
we
scored
came
2.
back.
Yeah.
Scored 2.
I wasn't at the game.
Oh, yeah, was it?
I don't know.
Yeah. Let's,
Oh, we're not going to
The lads are checking
I
the
don't
VAR
sound
right
here.
now.
Yeah. So while you're just checking that,
Oh, we haven't got any internet.
St Albans are up to 9th in the league.
Yeah.
So they're only 2 points off 7th, which is the last playoff spot, isn't it?
No, it's 5th, isn't it?
Oh, I thought it was
No,
5th.
7th.
I told you it
Oh,
was
yeah.
7th.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, so 7th.
I
So
would have
7th is
missed
the
it.
last playoff spot, and they're 2 points off that. So it's they're on a bit of a roll at the moment. Well, apart from Saturday, they're not doing too bad at the moment, have they? So 35 points. Burgess Hill Town 37 points, and Billericay sandwiched in between on 36 points.
It's a Billericay sandwich.
It is a Billericay
Wait, who
sandwich.
plays
So
next week?
the night. So
Lewis.
I think they're well clear of the relegation zone. Yeah, 26 points.
Yeah,
so.
we're definitely.
We're free from
So
relegation.
they're not going to get.
Finally.
They're not going to get relegated. Same can't be said for hashtag, however, who are just outside the the relegation zone, only
Yeah,
on goal
exactly right
difference.
Yeah, it did go 2-1.
It did go
Yeah,
2-1.
checked,
No,
did
it
go 2-1.
went. Zane Banton penalty in the 24th minute,
Yep.
and then Lewis Page scored in 39th, half time 2-0. Then their player Wilson scored, Zane Banton scored, then Leo Seri scored an absolute masterclass.
What a goal.
Wait, what kind of...
Outside the box, just binged it. It
Oh,
goes
yeah.
over everyone's
Yeah,
and just
I-
went into the corner.
I saw that on the
highlight.
highlights.
What a
it looked
goal.
like he was crossing it in, and it just went over the keeper.
I seriously don't know if
Okay.
he crossed it or not.
I
What
don't
a goal.
think he
Yeah.
was meant to do that. It's like, did that go in? He probably crossed it in and went...
I got a
Did I
photo
go
with
in?
Zane and Leo Seri.
Oh, there you go. So
Always in the middle of it.
Stop bringing your photos if you want me to, okay?
Alright.
I'll get my own.
so who have St Albans got the weekend?
Lewis away, but
Yeah.
none of us are going.
Okay,
Yeah, but
yes.
if you can't go, it's like...
Yeah, we don't want to go to
far. It's quite
we
far,
don't want
Lewis,
to go
isn't
to
it?
Brighton to watch us get battered.
And
Yeah.
then we have Billericay away.
Okay.
And then we
Tuesday
have
night.
Cray.
Cray
on
at
the
home.
31st.
I think all 3 of us should go to Cray.
Yeah.
Cray at home.
All 4 of us.
Can I make it? That's the question.
Yeah.
It's
Is it on the 1st of
31st
31st January?
Can I check?
Yeah. Okay, so Luke, I don't think it was quite a good midweek for Borehamwood, was it? So what happened there, Luke? So who are they playing against?
Scunthorpe.
And what was the score?
3-1 Scunthorpe.
They look at home. Did you go?
No.
Didn't go to the game. So it looks like from here, I'm just looking at the notes that they were 3-0 down.
Yeah.
3-0 down at half time. Wow. So that's
They did not even. They were. Because on Facebook they have like a page,
yeah.
and they said that they absolutely played shocking in the first half.
Did they? Yeah, I can imagine if you're 3-0 down, it's and especially to Scunthorpe, who are where are they in the league?
Sixth.
They're sixth, so they're one of them teams around them, aren't they? That we were talking about. So it's a bit of a bad result, but if you're at the top, then if you lose, you generally get. The good teams can generally bounce back, can't they? So they might just put that down to a blip. Who have they got at the weekend? Let's have a look, shall we? Let's have a look. They have got... Oh, where is it? Where are the fixtures? Where are the fixtures? Where are the fixtures? No, League 2. Keep
I know,
talking, boys. 'cause
you have
we're...
to scroll all the way down.
We do.
I know.
That's the problem
Here
with...
we go, I found it. They're away to Altrincham.
Took
on
forever.
Saturday.
2 hours later.
So they're away to Altrincham. So quite a tricky tie, but you expect them to bounce back, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They did as soon as they lost to Burton 5-0,
Yeah.
they actually came back out brilliantly.
Which is good. Okay, right. Final thing then. Just a couple of minutes left. Champions League. So
We won.
yeah. So it was actually.
Yeah,
It was actually good. Yeah. So
Win on the weekend.
all of our teams.
In the Premier League, all of us lost, and in the Champions
Except
League,
Man
all of
City.
us won.
Yeah, exactly.
Man
Yeah,
City
so Tottenham won against Borussia Dortmund, as they said. They only had like 11 outfield players, and they were really good on Tuesday. Really, really good. So, which was really pleasing to see. Liverpool won last night at
3-0.
3-0 at Marseille, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's a really good result.
But I think before we mention Arsenal quickly, the result of the week has to go to Bodo Glimt against Man City.
Yeah.
Oh, what a masterclass.
Yeah. So, for those who don't know, Bodo Glimt is in the Arctic Circle,
From
isn't
Norway.
it? From Norway.
Arctic Circle. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
So
They've got a polar bear as their left back.
yeah. So they were saying that the whole squad of Bodo Glimt was put together for less than whoever was playing left back
For City.
for City. Yeah.
Bodo.
So they put the whole team together for less than what Manchester City signed their left back for. So
I saw something, I think it was yesterday. Man City had to refund their fans that went to the game.
yeah.
Oh yeah, they have to.
Yeah,
They,
they did.
yeah, the players have decided to refund all their tickets, haven't
Wait,
they?
why?
Which is
Well, at least
because
they
they're a
get-
little bit ashamed, aren't they? It's a long way to travel, and they didn't play very well. So the
they
players
were
have decided to
refund.
refund all their tickets, which was a good thing. Which was a good thing for them to
I
do.
wonder how much that was.
It's about £10,000
Oh.
It was
between
19,000.
them. Yeah.
Holland's wages.
Was it? Yeah.
Oh.
Haaland's wages of one morning, I think.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's about an hour.
So, yeah.
An hour.
But it's looking really good. So we go into match day 8 next week, don't we? Next Wednesday,
We're
where
home to Karabag.
yeah,
We'll probably
Liverpool
lose.
are.
Carabag.
Well, the only two teams
Karabag.
the only two teams that are guaranteed to finish in the top 8 are Arsenal and Bayern Munich. They're the two that are definitely qualified.
Let's hope.
How's Tottenham got?
We're definitely in a playoff spot.
I mean, 4.
We're fourth, but that last day, that match on the match day 8, everyone plays at the same time.
7 out of 7.
So it's really exciting because you can move up and down on that. So Spurs are away to Eintracht Frankfurt.
Are they good?
They can't qualify anymore, so they're down the bottom. So
We beat
but-
them 5-1.
If we lose, do we not qualify?
Well, we're definitely through to either the knockout stage or the round of 16. It just
Only
depends
round
on which
16?
one
We
go
beat
for.
Frankfurt 5-1 earlier in the season.
Yes.
Our first
I
win
Yeah.
don't
from
qualify
Mons.
anymore.
And I actually went, Spurs played Frankfurt last season
Europa
in
League.
the Europa League, and I actually went to Germany for the
Oh really?
for the
How
second
was it?
leg.
You win?
So yeah, we won 1-0. So that was a really good trip. Me and my son, it was our first ever European away day.
Ah.
So we went last year. So that'll bring back some nice memories for me next week. So hopefully, when we record next week, we can have, you know, multiple British clubs or English clubs in the
Get over it.
in the next round.
I also,
Can I say something about the Arsenal match?
Yeah.
Here you go.
3-1 Arsenal, Jesus brace, alright goals, but that Gyökeres goal, outside the box.
Was it?
I think it was his weak foot, and it went top bins.
Did
Yeah, I
it?
saw it on the
That-
sports section of the news.
Yeah, that
That's
has to.
exciting, isn't it?
Yeah, that has to be number 1 goal for Puskas.
Mm.
Nah.
Yeah, I know. So yeah, and once again, Arsenal are looking formidable in that competition as well, and they 7 out of 7, never been done before. So
I don't know what team it is, but not outside the Champions League. There was this manager, and the manager's son, and
Oldham. In case.
what was
no,
that?
basically, he subbed his son on.
Yeah.
And when they were using 3-2, his son scored 3. I think on his third, I think he scored 2. On his second one, he did it in a bicycle kick. It was so crazy. I heard it. I'm like, no way. So a son, and the dad is the manager.
Oh wow.
The dad subs on the son. The son does a bicycle kick, and at the end of it said like father like son.
Oh wow. Well, so your task for next week then is to find out who it is.
Oh yeah, I completely.
I
forgot
think
his
it
name.
is Oldham.
Was it for Oldham?
Yeah,
think.
I think it was Oldham.
Oh, okay.
It was Oldham.
Oldham.
So yeah, it'd be interesting. So if you do find it, if you do see it on the socials, then you can go and have a look at that. But we have run out of time, boys.
No.
I know, we have run out of time. We've talked about a lot today, so thank you, boys, once again for your time.
That's all right.
And I'll see you next week for the next episode of Sport Talk at Townsend.
Yep.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.